Hey there, welcome back. Today it's just me. So I've been thinking about my life before Carnivore just 13 months ago. So today's message, I'm speaking to tired parents and grandparents. And if you can relate, this message is for you. When Mike and I were 38 years old, we decided to have our third child. That's Eden. She's 18 years old today. Mike and I are 56 years old. We've been on Carnivore for 13 months now. Has changed our life. But the mom that I used to be is the mom that I want to talk about. The parents that we used to be is the parents that I'm talking to now. The grandparent that I thought that I was going to be, I was pretty hopeless. I'm speaking to those grandparents today. I can remember when the children were little, what my day looked like. Everything was planned around the nap. When most moms were planning activities and play dates for their children and wanting to take them to the park, birthday parties, activity centers, I would dread those things. That all seemed very tiring to me. And I know this sounds depressing, and we had lots of fun when the children were little, but this was just memories that I have of myself, not because I love my child less, but just because I did not have the energy for that. And I didn't feel good most of the day. I felt great early in the morning, but they weren't ready to do that early in the morning. After lunch, when everybody was ready to go somewhere, I was ready to take a nap. I mainly struggled with fibromyalgia in my back. I had chronic fatigue, restless legs, so I slept very poorly at night. I was usually very tired. Whenever Eden was little, it was so easy to give her an iPad whenever I was sleepy. It was so easy to fuss instead of making something a teachable moment. I think of so many things I could have done better because I was a tired parent. And it was just from the sickness in my body. It was from my diet, and I didn't know that. And I thought that I was eating healthy. And now that I've been on Carnivore and seen the miraculous way it has changed my life, I know now that this is what I need to tell my girls as they are going to be becoming parents. My oldest one is married and she wants to be a mother, and I just want her to know that she is going to feel better. So many thoughts come to my mind right now after being on Carnivore this long of how it has changed me, the energy levels. I can remember before Carnivore, I would think about the grandmother that I was going to be because the mother that I was very low energy, really not up for activities. Before Carnivore, whenever I would think about being a grandmother, I would think about sleepovers with my future grandchildren and think about as tired as I always am, how will I react to them? Will I be patient and kind, or will I always be hurrying them up? I do want to be fully present and kind with them, make things a teachable moment, and not be fussing with them. These are all things that I can remember as a young mother thinking that I did. I can remember when Allie was about 3 years old. She and I were sitting in the living room and we were playing a board game, but I also had the TV going on in the background and I was watching TV. It must have been my move on the board game, and she saw that I was not paying attention. I must have been staring at the television. As a 3-year-old, she stood up and walked over to the television. I don't know how she knew this, but she turned off the television. That sent a message to me. I heard her, even though she spoke no words. She was like, "Mom, pay attention to me." I remember that was such a turning point in our life. The kids grew up with Mike and I not having the television on because that made such a strong impression on me. I also remember depending so much on Eden's older sisters. There is quite an age difference. Allie is 10 years older than Eden, and Kate is 6 years older than Eden. And so Eden thought she was growing up with 3 moms. Whenever I was tired, I could always count on Allie and Kate to feel good, to entertain Eden, and to help me with Eden, which was such a blessing. Most of the viewers that watch our Carnivore videos seem to be about our age. So you are probably already a grandparent or entering into becoming a grandparent. And if you have had sickness in your body, just like I have, and your story matches my story, I cannot tell you how excited I am for you, because you can have hope knowing that Carnivore will change your life. I have not had to take a nap in 13 months. My day is as full as I want it to be. In the first 30 days of doing Carnivore, I had been healed from most everything that I discussed at the beginning of the video. But one of the first things that I noticed was how great I felt after just 24 hours, the energy, and I never took a nap from that time forward. So you can have hope that Carnivore is the answer. If you are so tired and you don't know how to keep going, your little ones are ruling the house and you just don't have the energy for it, Carnivore is the answer for you. If you will just give that 30 days, and you'll see what I'm talking about, you will thank yourself. And this Carnivore community is so loving and so wonderful, so ready to give helpful tips. If you have not started Carnivore, I suggest that you just hop down into the comments and just start reading. You will find so much help and encouragement here. Mike and I, even though we've been on Carnivore for 13 months, we still know that it is important to watch Carnivore videos daily. It keeps us encouraged. So you can expect support in those comments below. If you've stayed with me to the end, will you let us know? I hope that this information has been beneficial to you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.